Madam Chair, thank you very much. First of all, I feel compelled, based on the comment we heard from a caller, to explain why this item is last. I don't want people to make any assumptions based on the content about why it's last. First of all, it's been a very heavy, deep, rich board meeting today, from pretrial to housing security, budget cuts, the provision of culturally appropriate services to our LGBTQ plus community. You know, all issues that are relevant in a deep, profound way to the residents of LA County. The way our agenda works is agenda items get numbered based on when they are put forward on the agenda. And frankly, my team and I were working with a number of advocacy groups, reviewing documents to really make sure that we were bringing forward the best motion possible on this topic, given the weight and severity and importance of this topic. And so it was a green sheet motion on Friday, which gave it a very high agenda item number, which puts it closer to the end of the meeting. So I wanted people to understand the process, to not make any assumptions about why it was last today. And again, I think an appropriate issue to bring forward today, given the importance and the heft of so many of the issues we have talked about. 4 years ago, the county took a bold action, declaring its commitment to being an anti-racist institution, and created ARDI, our Anti-Racism, Diversity, and Inclusion Initiative. We recognized then that the long journey and hard work ahead was important enough for the board to create the initiative and allocate resources. And from my perspective today, we are again called to take yet another important step forward. For the past 2 years, the California Reparations Task Force conducted comprehensive research and developed an extensive set of recommendations that the state legislature has begun to turn into real policy change. The outcome of the work of the task force has yielded a 1,000-page report. The report provides the county with useful guidance in how we too can make the necessary work of repair and reparations our own and translate those principles to our county departments to serve county residents. Among the specific steps called for in today's motion is one, a formal apology, a key gesture that other jurisdictions like the City County of San Francisco and the City of Santa Monica have taken. In Directive 2 sub A, I need to make a small read-in amendment to correct word order. So the amendment I'm reading in, Madam Chair, is, as amended, it should read, quote, establishing a framework for a policy to prioritize housing for descendants of those who were displaced from their homes in LA County, end quote. And the motion also suggests that we start today, the month of just a few weeks before Juneteenth. We've all talked about Juneteenth. We know that history. It's now a county holiday. It's a national holiday. We're going to include in this motion a very small gesture of our commitment to the larger project ahead by offering free admission to county amenities to those who historically were excluded or dispossessed of access. So today's motion provides for free access on or during a day near Juneteenth to our museums and beaches, as well as any other facilities our departments deem appropriate. While the state legislature continues to develop the infrastructure to administer reparations programs, we can rely on a self-attestation, as well as having people register to be contacted for future related programs and for official certification of eligibility down the road. I will note that we have relied on self-attestation of eligibility for a number of county programs, ranging from cash assistance to workers at the onset of the pandemic. And I want to be clear that this motion, from my perspective, is just the next step in a very long journey. We are certainly aware of the near-term fiscal challenges the county faces, and like all of our programs, we would make sure that any specific programs are carefully designed and sustainably funded before launch. And so, I look forward to thoughtful and creative recommendations from our county departments, led by ARDI, on ways the county can continue the critical work of anti-racism in this next phase. I ask for an aye vote on this motion.